all know that Ecotain has some really powerful characteristics when it comes to reducing nitrate leaching. But as a forage, it's also very useful both in a forage and an animal system. On an annual basis, it's producing about the same amount as a ryegrass, and the quality is pretty similar as well. Its strengths are really in over the summer period and in the autumn, and in recovery from a really dry period, having Ecotain makes that recovery a whole lot faster. It's a really good 2 to 3 year option in terms of its persistence, and works well when it's combined with a perennial ryegrass. It adds a lot in terms of cool season activity to a pasture base or on its own. As well as those agronomic characteristics, Ecotain can also be quite beneficial from an animal systems point of view. Typically, animals grow faster, and for both sheep and cattle, we often see higher killing out percentages with animals that have been on Ecotain. We can see increases in milk production, particularly where ryegrass quality drops. Also, these plants are so much better as a bridge from the soil to the animal in terms of our trace elements, typically copper and selenium, for example. And a lot of time we don't see quite as many dags on sheep when they're grazing Ecotain. Ecotain's really easy to get on farm. One of the best ways and most effective ways is to put it in with your new pasture. However, we can establish it using undersowing when we're direct drilling into run-out pastures or areas of damage. It's very successful there. We can also do that using an undersowing technique where we're broadcasting into these areas, but we've just got to be a little bit more patient before we get to our first grazing. We can also create Ecotain dominant pastures, like what we're in here at the moment, or we can do that with clover, just depending on your weed control options. So if you've got any more questions about establishing Ecotain on your farm, head to the website, talk to your local seed rep, or catch up with your local Agricom representative.